closed. It was the only store in the area that was open. It's closed now.
Hello everybody, welcome to Jesus and Me Able channel. I'm giving you a live recording from New York City's Channel 7 News of what's going on here in New York City with Hurricane Sandy. Hopefully the audio's not that bad. We right now have a situation where one of the cranes, it's a crane in Manhattan, they will show it to you in a few minutes. The crane is about to collapse in Manhattan. I live in the Bronx, so I'm a little further away from the ocean. There's a Bronx River Park right next to me. That's closed. The wind is picking up. Right now it's 3:15 p.m. We're supposed to get worse later on. They say by 6 or 7 o'clock the storm's going to get bad. So I figured I'll give you live coverage. I think they'll give me, YouTube will give you about an hour worth of video. So enjoy the video. It's just to keep you up to date what's going on in New York City for all those who subscribe to me on my channel, who live in the UK, are not able to get New York City's news. I'm giving you history because this is a superstorm. Nothing to brag about, nothing to be excited about, nothing to glorify. We pray for all those who are in harm's way, and we pray that the Lord protect them, send His mighty angels to watch over them. We don't glorify these events, but we need to be posted and keep all those in prayer in New York, New Jersey, and all the areas affected by Sandy.
But if it happens, they're worried that the cab part of that crane could also come down as well. They feel pretty sure about the anchor points right now that are holding all of the scaffolding, that part that holds the cab up. They feel pretty good that that's secure, but they're very worried about the cab and the actual extension part of the crane itself. Uh-oh, we just had some glass breaking out here. We just had glass breaking.
Yes, this is a dangerous situation.
That has nothing to do with the crane, but it's a little dicey out here. So you can see wind, and so that crane is still up there, but the big concern is trying to get people out of the surrounding buildings, because their big fear is if that crane comes down in this wind, it could just go bouncing around, and they don't know where it's going to land or what's going to happen, which is why they're moving all of us back right now. So anyways,
Diana, I know it may be difficult to hear me through all of that wind, but any idea how many buildings that we're talking about?
I can barely hear you.
Okay, Diana, hold on. Lee's got something.
All I know right now is definitely that dark building, that dark windowed building directly across from there is the one the officer pointed out. Hector, you got a shot of that? That is the building that they are going to be definitely evacuating right now. And I don't know if it's an apartment building or an office building, but that's the one I know that they're clearing out.
Okay. Diana, hang on for 1 second. Hold on for 1 second.
If that crane comes down, they just don't know where it's going to go.
That's the big problem. Lee?
Wind gusts to 55 to 60 in New York City. At the top of that building could be near 100 miles per hour.
Wow.
That's what that crane is fighting right now.
And that's why.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's why I think my fire department source also said, reiterating what the policeman told you, if it's just too risky to send someone up to get that crane, try to rescue that crane. How would you begin to do that?
It's absolutely too risky, Bill.
How would you begin to do that?
Absolutely too risky. Now, the officer did tell me that these cranes are made to sway in the wind. I mean, they're up there. There's wind gusts up there, obviously not at this level, but there are wind gusts that high. So they're built to withstand some wind gusts. Certainly 100 miles an hour is pretty high wind gusts up there, so I don't know about that. But as Hector's showing you, it's that cab up there, and it's that dangling portion that they're very much afraid could come loose and could come toppling down. And again, with the wind, they don't know where it would go if it came down.
Diana, that makes perfect sense that you let that crane fall and you just try to lessen the impact on what it can do to the people and certainly the buildings around there. We now want to break away from you, Diana, for 1 moment. We want to go to Sarah Wallace, who is at Columbus.
Okay, we're getting moved back again. Okay. We're getting moved back again.
We'll check back in with you, Diana. Sarah, what do you tell us?
Right above your right shoulder there. What do you think?
Yeah, Sade, Sade and Bill, yeah, actually, we were moved back. We were on West 57th
We're watching
Street
live
directly
coverage
under that
of
crane.
Sandy, Hurricane Sandy, in New York City, Channel 7 News. It's 3:20
This
p.m.
is Central Park West, just to set the stage
We have
for
a
you.
developing
Columbus Circle,
situation
Central
where a
Park
crane
West right here, and you can see that
is
building.
leaning, and it seems like it may collapse. So they evacuated 57th Street, West 57 between 6th and 7th. And hopefully that's the worst case scenario. I hope it doesn't collapse.
Right down here,
a lot of residential buildings in the area.
Then we've got
There's still a lot of people in the streets.
Dangling off the side of the building.
Hurricane is not even approaching New York City. It's about 2 hours, 3 hours away from hitting New York City. But we get wind gusts now about 40 miles an hour, 50 miles an hour, and still approximately 80 miles away from
right
us.
underneath that, the primary staging area, West 57th Street. Obviously, the big concern now, because technically these streets are open. What do you do if that crane just has to come down? And the wind is just whipping. We actually ran from West 57th over here to the Columbus Circle, the other staging area, and actually could not move because the wind gusts are so strong. That is the power that we're talking about right now. That's what the fire crews are now having to deal with. Department of Buildings, obviously all of their investigators now on the scene as well, and we will keep following this for you live. Right now, live from Columbus Circle, Sarah Wallace, Channel 7 Eyewitness News. Back to you in the